Anson Thornton is keeping his team in the game here in period number 2.
And for the first time in his career, Anson Thornton has an Ontario Hockey League shutout.
He was intriguing because we knew he had grown from his minor midget year into the major year, so we had seen him. He was obviously the starting goalie for the Domino's Flyers. That's the group that had Shane Wright. And
yeah, that was an amazing team. A lot of skilled guys on that team. We had a great culture, so many great things about that team, and probably just like how hard we worked that season. And I've just been trying to bring that with me for the rest of the way and try to bring it to the rest of the teams.
And as the year went on, we realized there's some significant talent here, and yeah, it was an exciting combination, right? Because he'd already been a kid that had played in some high pressure situations, and clearly, a goaltender that was very capable. It was just undersized.
Well, as it goes cross ice, Allard with a chance, big glove save by Thornton. Back-to-back nights, back-to-back first stars in this building post the shutout here tonight.
And at some point, I remember saying to our goalie coach, like, okay, we have to sign. We've got to figure this out.
I was training with my goalie coach, Frankie Palaziz, and he's currently the goalie coach for the Sarnia Sting. So that connection helped me out quite a bit. And yeah, they just said they loved from what they saw and eventually earned me to sign with the team.
Lesage in the middle. Makachek with a chance. Thornton the stuff. Rebound. Nice glove save. Anson Thornton.
What a save that was by that Coyotes signee.
They had been looking for a goaltender to fill in a roster spot. And like anyone else, we had pushed for Anson. And I think they were also not educated on him because he had pretty much not played for a year and a half. So yeah, I think with Frankie's help and maybe some persuasion on our end, we were able to at least get him there. And within a day, we'd received phone calls from their hockey ops guys being really impressed with him.
At first, I was just supposed to be going for the development camp, but eventually led on to me going to rookie camp and then on to main camp, and then that's where I ended up signing my first entry-level contract.
We knew how dynamic he was and what his upside was, so it really wasn't shocking to us that they'd fell in love with him and that they'd want to sign him. That part of it kind of made sense to us.
Rolling right to the front, nice play, better save by Thornton. Another chance, another stop by Thornton.
Piercy finds Giroux in alone. Ow, Anson Thornton, how do you do?
Yeah, it's definitely a draft that we put a lot of attention on. You're right, like you hit on the goaltenders. I think that's probably where we've seen the most success.
Yeah, I think it's great, especially because a lot of kids aren't fully developed and matured yet at 16 years old, so it gives them an extra year to come into the league and be ready.
Sador racing to the front of that is Saginaw right in front. Great save by Anson Thornton.
It's just, stick with what works for you. Believe in yourself. And I think at that point, good things come to people who put time and effort into it. So
I would just say to keep staying focused, stay determined, and just keep working hard. And eventually you'll end up seeing your name called at the next draft.
This draft specifically is designed for those kids that put the extra time and energy and effort, or maybe they grew, so the development part of it is just the pathway. So stick with it. And as we can see, it's, it works for lots of kids.